Hey guys, this is Abhi, and I would like to do an analysis on chapter 6 and 7 of The Canterville Ghost by Oscar Wilde. First of all, let's go through a brief summary of these both chapters. The entire Otis family and Cecil, the Duke of Cheshire, are seen in search of Virginia. Mr. Otis even thinks of contacting Scottish detectives for the same. Virginia's disappearance had caused great chaos, and all of a sudden, a secret door opens and Virginia walks right out of it with a little box in her hand. Sir Simon's ghost had led her to another world for several hours, and all she says is that she had been with the ghost and that the ghost had gifted her this little box which contained jewels just before he died. And then Virginia leads them to a little secret room where they find Sir Simon's remains. Kneeling down, she prays for Sir Simon. Meanwhile, the twins notices blossoms of almonds, which signifies that Sir Simon had been forgiven by God. 4 days later, a funeral is organized and Sir Simon is buried. The next day, Mr. Otis talks to Lord Canterville about the little box which has been gifted to Virginia. He believes that it's a heirloom of the Canterville family and Virginia must not have it with her. But Lord Canterville, being very good-natured, he just turns down the offer. Later, we see that the jewels are being admired during Virginia's and Cecil's marriage. After their honeymoon, when Cecil asked her about what had happened on the night with the ghost, Virginia refuses to answer, and instead she says that Sir Simon had made her see what life is and what death signifies. And most importantly, she says that Sir Simon had shown her why love is more important than love and than life and death. And when we move on to the analysis, we can see that Canterville Ghost is a purely imaginative story by Oscar Wilde. The book includes all basic elements all 5 basic elements of literature. That is the intellectual element, the emotional element of imagination, and the technical element. The 4 elements are seen here. There is a freshness of theme. That is, when we see all other books which have ghost as a topic, it is shown in a dark way. But here we see that each interaction with the ghost is presented in a very humorous way. That's really different from all other books. And when we read, we can see that there's a comparison between the British and American ideologies. This helps us learn more about the historical study of literature. And then the political stand of Mr. Otis is being shown here. He is shown as a true Republican who follows moral universalism. And when we consider Virginia's character, she's portrayed as a very bold, courageous girl. And this is something which is unusual or rare in the books of those time. And Oscar Wilde has given good importance for female characters too. And this is all I have to say about this analysis of the 6th and 7th chapter of The Canterville Ghost. And I do recommend this book because it's very interesting to read. And I hope you would all enjoy the book. Thank you.